Hello everybody, welcome back to the breach. We're going into it, because reasons. We still have a number of different achievements to go for, including the 3 Island Victory Medal. We want to have 3 of the same type. We want to have 3 different mechs across the same class. We want to have 3 flying mechs for this custom squad nonsense. We also have a bunch of them for like the normal squads. Flame Behemoths are still missing a 4 Island Victory, which shouldn't be too difficult actually. Blitzkrieg missing a 3 Island Victory. And their Super Speed achievement. Rusting Hulk's missing one of their achievements and the 4 Island Victory, and you get the idea. Plus, we still need to get hard mode medals for all of them, so we have a lot of work to do. With that said, I'm looking at this and I think to myself, honestly, we should give the Flame Behemoths another shot. So we're going to go ahead and give the Flame Behemoths their shot in the sun here. I think we're going to put Shenrong onto the swap mech. And here's hoping we get something good out of it. I'd like to go for a 4 Island Victory if at all possible. We've already got all the other achievements, so I'm not expecting to get a lot of coins. But just getting the 4 Island Victory one means that we can go ahead and knock this one off, and we don't have to do this necessarily. Alright, so with extra power available, that allows us to get the extra range on the teleporter. Well, worth it, I think. The other option is getting extra health. That might be more handy for us, actually. Yeah, let's get extra health. So let's see what we got. Flame Behemoths, they tend to do well against everybody that is not this particular version of the Scion. So the Healy Scion, we want to avoid that if we can. Or kill it off early. It's the choices there. But since they have a couple of lightweight people... You know what? I'm looking at this. And I'm thinking... we could do RST first. If we do RST first, I mean, the Leapers are very easy to kill for us. The Scarabs aren't so bad. It's only the Fireflies that we're going to have any trouble with. And the Scions, you know, are the reason why. Let's go ahead and do it. RST was divided on asking for your help. It was viewed as a weakness. But the choice is stark. We either ally with you or we lose the island. Okay, well, here's what we're doing. Destroy 2 mountains, kill at least 7 enemies. That's not... game, you suck. See, protect the clinic. I'm thinking in this case, it's in our best interest to try out Detonation Bay. It's not going to be necessarily easy, but it's easier than trying to destroy mountains. No one on this team does a very good job at destroying mountains, so let's give this a whirl. Put the artillery in the back, put the swap mech along the side. I know that you have a lot of extra movement. You move 5 to begin with, and plus the swap means that you're definitely set. And let's confirm. So, 2 Leapers, 1 Scarab. It's an easy start. We just need to get far enough that we can start blocking the Vec a bunch of times. Okay. And there are no easy ways to block the Vec here. Problem. You're also being attacked by that guy, which means you're gonna die. Question. Can I shove him away? Yes. That's the quick answer. So we're gonna have to. In order to be able to... let's see. You need to swap. There's no other way around this unless if you want to get very badly hurt, so swap away. And then we'll try to get into position. I think, since we only have 4 turns... I'm actually going to stand here. I'm going to light you on fire. And then that'll be that for now. We aren't going to get any blocks on the first turn, which is very, very rough. They also have 2 Leapers already on the field. However, we have a bit of fire already set up. And as long as we can make it work... hey, you know what? I feel lucky about this. Unfortunately, again, lots of the Healy Scion is going to be a problem for us. Also, this sucks really hard. Here, if you launch this, it's going to hurt all the wrong people. If you do this, it's going to hurt all the right people, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, do that. Now, you're still sort of hurt. I can shove you like this. Hold on, hold on. Prioritize, prioritize. We gotta think about this carefully. This guy and this guy are both attacking the same place. No! You're attacking your own friend and you go first, so he's already dead. So you just need to worry about him and him. Never mind, we're good. Go over here, torch him, put him onto that pile of fire, and then, can I put you on a pile of fire anywhere is my question. I only have 1 teleport range, right? Like, what does your weapon do? Yeah, just one range. That one range is a problem, I'm coming to realize. Not an impossible one, but it is a problem. Okay, let's swap you this way. And then move out of the way. Perfect. This is honestly the best thing I think we could do in this situation. Fire damage goes off, the Scion then heals it up. It'll be the last time the Scion heals anything. It's dead now. Because it's on a spawn, and it's already at 1 HP. That beetle gets killed because of his own friend. The Leaper attacks nothing. We block one of the 3 spawns we need. This next turn we need to block the other 2. I think it's 100% doable. I stand here and repair. We can kill him. Yeah, the only other thing I've got really is to just stand on here with our other mech and block it this way. You go over here, you light this dude on fire, he'll die as a result. You just don't do anything. We'll get our 2 spawns, manage to protect the coal plant because this guy will die before he has a chance to attack. Okay. Now I'm aiming to try to kill everything else on the field in the amount of time we have left, although I don't think it's necessarily going to be easy. Let me move for a second. If you move here and torch it... No, don't do it yet. Go over here. Do the damage you can. Then you light him on fire. Yeah, it's not going to be enough, unfortunately. Oh, well, we managed to get at least 1 kill, and Chen's just going to zip around. We got our perfect island started up, and hey, things are good. So, the reason why I've been looking into the Breach, and specifically the achievements on this episode, and, you know, just trying to knock off a couple here and there, we could do custom squads and random squads till our eyeballs bleed. I want to make sure that we get to the point where this game gets completed, like that we have a series of static goals that I want to accomplish. Whether or not that's always going to be easily possible is something else entirely, but I'd like to at least give it a shot. Seismic activity, I think we can do this one. Kill at least 7 enemies is 100% possible, although I forget how seismic activity works. Grab this, put this guy over here, and get the swap mech right up next to the water. And just protect the emergency batteries and we'll be fine. So, right, it's going to knock off approximately half of what's going on at all times. That's a little rough, but hey, should be easily dealable with. In fact, very easily dealable with on this first turn. Move over here, shoot this guy into the drink. Get the swap. Then you fire launch and get a double kill. Piece of cake. Might as well move Chen over here. End the turn. Yikes. Okay, easy Scion. They're splitting the map in half, which is definitely no good. Here's an idea. How about I move this guy over here, swap you two, get our fire mech to move up next to him. Get this guy to move off to the side. It doesn't matter where the swap mech is. They can fly, so it's all good. We can torch you. You'll die due to fire. And I'll light the Scion on fire. Yeah, that'll work. Fire goes first before Scion, so we should be fine. Now I got my mechs exactly where I need them to be. We want our flame behemoth mech, like the flamethrower, on this side of the chasm. Otherwise, it's not gonna be able to do anything. We need it to do stuff. Okay. I don't like this. I like him even less. If we get you to torch like this. It will do something. It will get a double kill, in fact, which is really dope. Then we move over here. Is that what I want to do? Hold on, there's a better move here. Move up, swap them. Yeah, stay there for now. You move over here. Light your own dude on fire, not that it matters. Because they can't be lit on fire. Sweet. Get your bonus move to move you back, I guess. And then you'll die due to the Cataclysm before you have a chance to attack my friend. Perfect. And that's 7 enemies. That's going to go ahead and get us our perfect island. Or at least closer to our perfect island. It's not there yet, but we're getting closer. So that was the second last turn. This is the very last turn. I would very much like to kill this person before anything bad happens. That will kill my own friend. Undo the last two moves. So how do I want to do this? Oh, I see a move. I see a move. We're good. Launch over here, knock him over there. You move just fast enough that now you can get in behind and shove them into the drink. First, it was hot, then it was cold. Then it was yes, then it was no. It doesn't matter, we're good. Not a bad mission. We killed everything that popped up. Okay. So I was mentioning before, I kind of want to be able to accomplish goals in this game that are a little bit more static, a little bit more obvious and easy to see. And getting achievements is definitely an easy way to do that. So hopefully we can continue to do that. And as we move forward, like, get some serious Into the Breach stuff completed. Up until the point where it becomes boring to watch. Suncatcher Array. High threat detected. Defend the Earth Mover. How does this look? Okay, it's a super leaper to begin with. Honestly, it can be swapped into the Abyss fairly easily. But the Earth Mover is one of those missions that presents a lot of issues early on. I think that we should give it a try. And it's definitely going to be a lot easier than this one. Yeah, let's do the Suncatcher Array. I think that this is slightly better for us if we're going to go for a big mission. You here, put you in the back, away from all the leapers, and then put you in the front, so we can swap some leapers into the abyss, into the pits, as it were. Okay, 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 okay. Those last two moves were the bad ones here. So this is easy enough. Just getting that swap is really Vec descending. That's pretty cute. We're going to put him over the pit, so that way if anybody comes up and tries to web, we can swap them into the pit, but I don't think it's going to work out that way in the long run. If we do this, we get at least one hurt on either side, which is a thing, I suppose. What can you do? Currently, your abilities don't offer us much. You're in a bad spot. Not a very useful spot in any case. Actually, we're going to reset the turn. The more I look at this particular moment right here, this is the easiest thing to do to start. Then, we can go ahead and do everything else that we need to. So, if I torch this, I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Swap them out of the way, and then that way we only take 1 grid power damage. It's still not ideal, but it's better than nothing at all. So I am going to torch the ground. Swap them there, then block the spawn, and then we're going to take 1 grid power damage. Not ideal, okay, but it's not the power generator for 1. Secondly, we're only taking 1 mech damage this turn. Pretty sick. Yeah, I think that this will be fine. It's a shame that we are going to take 1 damage, but I don't think that based off of our spawn, we could have done actually anything different about it. Okay. Okay, that's not so bad. We're going to go ahead and just move our artillery up forward. Shove that guy into the pits. Is now dead. We can get this guy to block for us. And maybe move a little bit closer to the center, so that way it's actually useful. Now, do I want to block, or do I want to light him on fire? I think in our case, we do want to light him on fire. So I'm going to sit here. I'm going to light this section of the Earth Mover, around the Earth Mover, sorry, on fire. So that way if anybody goes there, they'll get lit. Yes, that's terminology that works. They'll get lit, which means that they get hurt, which is pretty sweet. Okay, that's 4 people spawning. Less people spawning, please. This is becoming relatively nuts. Okay, that's lethal to our entire game plan right now. We can't have that. Okay, so how do we deal with this? You're attacking straight ahead. You're attacking that as well. We can't have either of those things become true. I think the easiest way to stop a good chunk of that is just to shoot this. Shoot our artillery right here. Shove the Firefly into the drink. That's a possibility. Come over here, shove this guy down. Like, I'm thinking about this right now. I really don't want to lose any more grid power than I already have, but I'm not sure I have many options. And he needs to die as well. Okay. So I think that we light him on fire. And shove the other firefly into the drink. After that, we take our flame mech here. Move it over here. Push him. Deal damage to him extra. Which leaves this guy still here, huh? That's a problem. You can move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 5. And then swap. And then get the push damage off of that. But he's currently killing that. How much damage would this do? It'll deal 2 damage. Plus light them on fire. If they are already not lit on fire. So that'll be 2. Plus the shove would be 3. 4 with the fire. It won't be enough. This is a very tough situation. If I light this firefly on fire, it's not what we're going for. We can't shove that way. We could shove like so, deal a little bit of damage to everybody, but it's not enough. This is probably still our best first bet. Light him on fire, get that dude out of the way, just in general. Move over here, blast him. And in order to save the batteries, we have to sacrifice another different grid power to do it. And then just kind of rely on good luck to kind of get us the rest of the way through. It's unfortunate, but there goes another 2 grid power, and there's really nothing I can do about it. Because the last couple of turns, they spawned really tough situations for us. Alright, last turn. There's no more pits. We can't get any more easy kills that way. Everything we do now has to matter a great deal. So, how do we do it? You're launching to kill there. You're not hitting anything important. Hilariously, we can ignore you. You, we cannot. If I shove you onto the fire, that will save that building. You're currently only dealing the Earth Mover 1 damage. You know what? If you're only dealing the Earth Mover 1 damage, you're probably the least important out of the bunch. The most important thing to do is to stop this guy and get a kill here to get the experience we need to really be able to start kicking. So, if we just get a shot off here, easy kill, right? Flame Behemoth gets that bit of experience. 5, it's very close to a full, complete experience for us. You can be shoved into a bunch of different places. I would like to shove you this way, so that way you're on fire, for whatever reason. And finally, might as well swap you to, so that way you attack your friend for whatever reason. It's not a big deal, but we got the kill that we needed. We stopped us from taking any additional grid damage. And we are still protecting our Perfect Island bonus, which is so vitally important for us. Okay. My brain is currently scrambling to figure out how we're going to make it through all this. It's not bad. I want to make that abundantly clear. Currently, mission is going well. But, do not kill the volatile vac. That's actually way too hard for us. Like, we will accidentally kill it through fire, is my feeling. So, Fox Plateau offers an interesting situation. In the sense that there's going to be a lot of spawns. A little bit more than usual. We have to block 3 of them somehow. But if we defend both solar farms, we come back up in terms of our power grid. Destroying 2 mountains is impossible with our team. No one has any cannons or physical objects. This would be the easiest way for us to get our perfect island. It gives us the one resource we desperately need, which is reputation. And although Lone Mesa would give us more, I don't think that we'll be able to do it without sacrificing our perfect island bonus. So Razor Bay, I think, is the correct decision here. So this one's a lot like Tides. Just creates a lot of pits in the back. With that in mind, let's see what we can do about getting some really good push strats done. Yes, and it's the mission with the temporal rift. Okay, good. I want that time pod, something fierce. That's a reactor core for sure. I really don't like you attacking there. That feels bad. So you're dead already. We can light you on fire and get you to continue to keep our shield up on the clinic, which is definitely not a bad move. If we light the building on fire, shove him back onto that spawn point, we can get an easy double kill and a spawn block, which is pretty sweet. Or, no, yeah, we need to get the time pod now. I just realized. If we don't get the time pod now, it's going to be cataclysmed, and that's bad. Fire launch him. And with the shield in the way of the building, we should be fine. So cataclysm happens. 2 of them are dead. Very nice. Does that mean we get our level up? Not yet, but close. Okay. We've got some options in terms of being able to deal with these folks. In fact, here's an easy one. You can be killed just by shoving and killing like so. There's our level up, and what did you get? 3 grid defense. Oh, okay, that's fine. Get the swap over here. That bug is now dead. And then shove this other dude over here. Ground-based bugs and a cataclysm? Sign me up. You don't need to move anywhere, really. So, I mean, might as well just stay here for now. It doesn't matter. The cataclysm will come and just take them away. A little bit more experience for the team while we're at it. Okay, finally, a couple more melee, like, ground-based units, one of which is already dead. This one should be easy enough to kill with anybody. It barely matters. Light them on fire. In that light of lighting people on fire, I really don't know. He's already dead. He's already dead. You, I guess, could be lit on fire more for whatever reason. It doesn't really matter. Cataclysm comes, takes out the last scarab, and we're good to go. So that should be our perfect island, so long as we can beat up the boss on the next level without any big problems. Also, the additional reactor core here is going to be very important for us. It'll allow us to actually get something good out of our main flame mech here. Only a reactor core, that's fine. So, what can we get? +1 range. +1 range is really, really sick. Allows us to light more stuff on fire, which is just good. Is that anywhere better placed? I mean, sort of. And also, we can use the range on Shenrong more. Let's install it here, get the +1 range. And then, make our way to Corporate HQ. Okay, so I think that we've done a good... I think that that's the right choice to make. Getting the additional range of the Flame Behemoth here means that we can actually, you know, torch the ground in a big way, which is going to be handy for us. And hopefully that this spawn will actually allow us to deal with whatever they throw at us. So the beetle is a problem, but the beetle is a problem that I can deal with, I find. He is not a difficult problem. There is a way to cancel his attack. But at what cost? So... ideally, I'd like to cancel his attack, get him stuck here, and let him take damage from him. But then this guy would get away with being able to attack our building. We can't really afford to lose much more power grid. No, we can't actually do Sandtile. None of our dudes deal any direct damage, I just realized. Oof, that creates a problem. Yeah, this one's tough. This one's tough. So how do we do it? How do we deal with this then? I mean, we could just light him on fire for now. Just do that to start off with. And then move out of the way. He'll dodge and attack nothing, which is fine. He'll take 1 damage, and that's going to have to be something we can deal with on another turn. As for you, we can deal with you by shoving you in a different direction, lighting the ground on fire there, getting you to shoot your own Beetle Lords, that's fine, which then leaves you. If I'm being honest with you, I'd almost rather swap my flame mech back, so that way we can actually use it to deal damage next turn onto the Scarab Lord here. The Beetle Leader, that's what I meant to say. He also lit the entire ground on fire, which is very handy for us. Gets himself shot, so that's 2 points of damage. We should be able to do another 2 points of damage this turn relatively easily, but now the problem is this guy. Who is on fire, to be fair. We should be able to kill him. Actually, I know exactly how we're going to be able to kill him. Swap it around. Yeah, just do this. Now he's going to attack his own beetle leader, his own friend here. He won't take any additional damage, but it'll be enough. Just move out of the way. You need to be dealt with. You two need to be dealt with. I wonder if there's maybe a better way to do this. There probably was a better way to deal with this. We're going to take 1 damage from this guy to block the power grid damage that we would normally take. But hey, this is a good start. He'll die. He won't take any real damage from this, but neither will he, but it'll be fine. I think we'll be able to kill him on a later turn. I would love to light the ground on fire here with you on it and then kill you on a later turn, but this is just obscenely annoying. Yeah, I think we just shove him out of the way a second time, which is a bit of a waste of a turn. But we'll make do. Okay, so he gets an extra HP. He gets an extra HP. The Beetle Lord charges his own Scion into the ground. You're at 1 HP effectively. Where's Beetle Leader going? Okay. Oh, this is a good turn. This is a very good turn. Except for this part. But that's that should be dealable with. If... Hold on, this is the second last turn. If I do this, it'll do enough damage to get a double kill, which is sweet. You're not attacking, huh? Yeah, I think this is worth it. So, it does enough damage. This guy's almost dead. If I swap these two around, that's going to be really sick. So now he'll attack him for 3 damage. He's on fire, so 4 damage, really. He'll be dead next turn. He'll be dead next turn. We just have to deal with you again. You piece of garbage. I'm a little mad, by the way, that this guy keeps on doing this stupid thing, but whatever. We will keep shoving him out of the way if we have to. And this turn will go off without a hitch. Now, the only problem I'm worried about now is our flame mech. It's at 1 HP. We really don't want to lose it. So this turn better be good to us. He's already dead. He's not dead yet. He's already dead. So because this guy's dead, this guy's dead. This guy's not dead yet, but is attacking nothing. You're attacking nothing. You're the only one attacking something? Perfect. Get the swap. Now he's dead too. Who else do I need to kill? Still him. And still you. Just out of sheer nuisance, just because you're a sheer, like, absolute nuisance. I'm very tempted to just light him on fire, but then we can't really do much else. So you know what? Here, have some more fire. Yeah, this is a fine turn. Don't even worry about it. I'm really glad this worked out the way that it did. Effectively, we just poison damaged the crap out of them. And we get an additional kill because the Firefly shoots his Scarab buddy in the face. That was actually sick. By the time we were done with it, we drew a gigantic penis and fire on the desert floor, and we got another promotion, and we got a perfect island. +1 mech reactor. Oh, you've done it now. Harold Schmidt, push adjacent tiles while repairing. Okay. All mechs gain +1 HP. That one's really super tempting in some cases. I don't think it's what we want right now, though, because it does require power, and I don't think that's what we need. Excuse me. So yeah, we're definitely gonna bring extra movement. Let's see. Excuse me. Okay, the Prime Spear. Actual damage. I'd say it's too good not to. Janus Cannon. We have nothing that can use it, so no dice. Excuse me. I have no idea what happened to my throat. Okay, yeah, we would definitely be silly not to pick up the Prime Spear. Grab it. We are immediately going to equip that onto our Flame Mech, which gives us a 2-spear attack that actually does 2 damage, instead of just lighting stuff on fire. In that light, does it push people? Stab multiple tiles and push the furthest hit tile? In that light, do we even need the flamethrower? Like, we obviously want to have the whole, we don't, have fire attack, hurt us anymore button. That's pretty sweet. So I'm willing to do that. And if we sell the flamethrower, yeah, sell it. It's not that good. Grab 2 reactor cores. You have power available still? Acid tip. Adds acid to the furthest enemy hit. Oh, that's pretty good. Sure. Why not? Might as well put Harold Schmidt in there, because it's a, like, the Frenzied Repair would allow us to at least push when we're right next to somebody, which would be potentially handy. We have 2 more reactor cores. I like to put 1 onto flame shielding. That makes sense to me. The additional 1, I think for now, should go into our flame mech to make sure that we can actually move a little bit faster. We don't need to sell off our last pilot for now. We're good. That should be the hardest island done. Let's see. This one has several tanky units, and probably the most difficult boss to do out of the bunch. Not thrilled about the idea. This one has 2 extremely tanky units, and then armor on top of everything else. I hate it. Honestly, this might be our best bet. It sucks, but it's the only one with weak enough units that I think we can reliably kill people off. End battle with less than 4 mech damage, protect the power generator. How does it look? Okay. It's a little scary to start off with 4 spawns and all. Defend the robots, protect the defense lab. This should be doable. But in the interest of, that's tempting. In the interest of managing to actually get everything else to work here, we could go for cold storage, and then that way it gives us, like, some options later on. The thing is, we know we're going to have to do Glacier Cliff at some point. How does it look? Yeah, you know what? Let's start off with the Glacier Cliff, I think, because what else will we do? Like, with an extra reactor core, we could get +1 range. We could, I really don't know what else, honestly. Oh wait, are we missing a thing? No, we've got all the achievements for these guys aside from this. Yeah, Glacier Cliff. I said yes, Glacier Cliff. So Glacier Cliff is gonna be a little bit tough for us. 4 spawns, 2 of which are elites to start off with, and a Scion is rough. But the addition of our spear here should help us actually come out on top of all this. We also need to just remember that our swap mech is capable of doing some really nasty stuff to people if we're careful about it. Oh good, time pod. Okay, nice. Please give it. Okay, that's bad. That doesn't bother me. That's bad. Okay. How are we gonna do this one? So, our priorities. You're not one of them. You're about to get frozen. Your priority. You're a big priority. You want to die, and you want to die as well. But in particular, you would like to die. I don't think there's an easy way to do this. What goes first? Okay, it looks like this Leaper's gonna go first. Stinks, but it's, you know, the brakes. We can freeze him. That solves that problem entirely. And I like that plan. So, is frozen. That's good for us. You are an issue, but can be dealt with. How, you might be asking? Well, we could just shove it and freeze it as well. It's not the worst idea I've ever had. Finally, get the kill on the dude. It also, it put acid everywhere. I wonder why. But that's really sweet. Okay, so with the acid everywhere, I'm expecting that whoever pops out of here will take double damage on the next turn, which is going to make things really easy for us. So the freeze, boom. That's brilliant for us. Leaper pops up. It's got, oh. He's going to liberate some friends. Okay. Mean, but fine. How are we going to do this? Like, you're actually currently useless. This This bomb is a problem. Since it's going to blow up and not do very much else. Can't really teleport it away to do anything with it. And our spear mech is stuck in a really nasty situation where he can't really move away from this dude. I would suggest then we could light him on fire, shove the other dude over a bit. But that doesn't do what we need it to do. What happens if we go here, light him on fire, and then shove the other dude over a bit? It's a cool idea. Except for the fact that it kills off our time pod. Which we can't really afford to do right now. I would like to suggest that we try stabbing. Okay, you'll explode. You aren't going to explode, but you'll die to this. You're at 2 HP. Could we use this thing to our advantage? I think so. If we swap, because Chen's in here, she can just move off of it. I think this is about as techy as tech gets. Then we move over here, light this on fire. For whatever it's worth. Okay. So here's what happens. This freezes. You attack there. The bomb goes off, kills off the other two. This Hornet's on fire, so only needs to take 1 damage. Leaper shows up there. He's going to get frozen, so it doesn't matter. That's going to get frozen, so it doesn't matter. Everybody's attacking my bot. Everyone's attacking it. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure how it's a good plan, but it is what it is. I would highly suggest that our mech here... Hold on, undo those 2 moves. I would highly suggest that this mech over here, our spear mech, could use just a little bit of a push. Or... Hold on. All 3 of you are attacking that same spot? This is cute as hell. Block that last spawn. So all 3 of them are attacking the same dude. It'll be down to 1 HP. Because it'll be down to 1 HP... It's not going to work the way I expect it to, unfortunately. I'd like to light it on fire... But I don't think there's any way to do that. Here, just acid up the playing field a little bit. Here, let's just do what we can to provide ourselves with an interesting battlefield. Alright, so these 3 should attack the same person. The freeze will stop those 2 from doing anything. That was rude, by the way. I love that. There are no more spawns. Good stuff. That's going to blow up and just hit ice, so it's not a big deal. I'd still like to kill you. You're going to die before you have a chance to break that open. You are then going to explode and hit nothing of importance. You're all going to freeze. If I do this, that's a double kill for Harold Schmidt. That's some experience for him. Perfect. And what do you get? +1 mech move. That's dope. I love it. And then, okay, I suppose it doesn't matter. You'll freeze. It's not a big deal. Honestly, there's not much more we can do here. Really at all. Other than, break open the other spawning alpha blob here. Doesn't matter where you go. Break open the other spawning alpha blob here. It'll just... blow up and not kill anything at all other than the other alpha blob. It doesn't matter. Point is, we got through the mission. It was good. It was solid. We got the time pod as well. Good stuff. A little bit of extra power generator stuff is also happy with me. I like power grids. Because it keeps me from dying. Missile barrage? Oh my god. We know how good this is, right? This is it's an excellent weapon on occasion. It's so necessary. So +1 mech move on our flame mech is going to be huge. It's going to allow us to potentially install for +1 range. We don't want to do that yet, though. So for right now, stick with the +1 mech move. It'll be fine. That means we now have 5 mech move, which is disgusting. Or potentially adding 5 HP, which allow him to tank a little bit more often. I think the additional mech move here is going to be very handy for us. But having the extra HP would allow us a little bit more flexibility, so we'll do that for now. This is an artillery weapon. No, it's an any class weapon. We could put that on our freaking swap mech if we wanted to. In that light, I think we're going to, actually. Here, you take this for now. Go over here, you take this. Boom, it's powered up. And then you can go ahead and have the extra power core to have the flame shielding. Okay, great. So now Chen can actually potentially get a kill or two if they really badly wanted to. If they had the ability to get plus, 1 damage on everybody around them. This is going to be far more helpful than I think anybody gives it credit for right now. With that said, what else is next? Break 5 buildings out of the ice. That's nigh on impossible. Freeze and defend both robots should be doable. Emphasis on should. Break 5 buildings out of the ice. Actually, you know what? That is entirely doable. With the access to the swap mech and everything else, that's entirely possible. The trick is making sure that we don't do it too early, and then we don't wait till too late to start getting to work on that particular objective. Sub-zero range. I think we're still going to continue to leave for now. You know what? No, we're as strong as we're going to be. You usually only get 1 time pod per island, so you know what? Let's do it. Okay, so they start off with a Scion. Scary. This will be interesting. Okay, swap mech. Probably going to be using an artillery barrage on the first turn, I'm coming to realize. And it'd be nice if our mine mechs could actually create a situation where they all freeze. Oh, good. That's actually huge. What's not so good is this guy. But he can be dealt with, actually. If we shove him in here, he'll now attack his own friend and kill it. I cannot kill him without getting anybody else killed here, so that's not so good. That will kill my own teammate if I do that. It only has 1 HP. Reset the turn. I must have made a mistake. If we get the swap off on this guy, it'll do the same job while letting us use the artillery for something else. That was a much better idea in the first place. So get off the swap there. Good stuff. Move over here. Shove this guy down here. Now I can sit here and block the spawn. I think that's well worth it because, we have the ability to. And then I can acid up the space in front of me. Heal attack, won't kill it. Heal attack, will kill it. We'll break open the other guy, and they'll only get 1 spawn this turn. It's not perfect, but it's something. Hopefully these little mine-laying dudes can get out of this hellhole currently. That would be great. Nope. Nope. Neither of them decided to do that. That makes me sad. Although, okay. That could have gone worse. We need to kill that blobber soon, though. So how do we deal with this? Well, we go for a... Oof, it's not quite the double kill we were looking for, but it's possible we can do something cool here. Hold on. If we move over here, light the other dude on fire. Yeah, this works. Barely. Decent double kill. Puts up some acid as well. What I would do... to keep you there is quite strong. Don't move. So everybody that is currently alive is either frozen or not doing much. Good. Stay frozen, you jerk. Okay, so a lot more Vec are burrowing to the surface. You're going to try to liberate your friend. He's acided up. Not that it matters, but you're going to try to kill somebody with that. I think you need to move out of the way. Yeah, if we move you out of the way, then go over here, shoot this on the ground. Okay. Get the swap off on that dude. Move Chen over here. And then get the stab here. It's not going to work. I mean, it'll block 2 of the spawns, but what's more important to me right now? Honestly, apparently I've made the choice already. We're not going to get any power. We're going to lose some power grid here. So absolutely just attack him. Acided him up for next turn. You're on fire, so I think we just lost. And that was a terrible turn. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh my god. So, we lost 2 power grid. No, we did not. The resist was actually huge. Thank you. Alright, so no additional spawns. Oh, you had to be there, you piece of garbage. We lost one of our robots, unfortunately. There's nothing else I could... I feel like I messed up badly, and it is entirely my fault, but... If I just stand in front of it and block it, I can do that. You can go over here and just shunt this guy out of the way. You would need to be moved via other means. You can be killed. Yeah, okay, this is the only way to do this. Shove him out of the way. He'll attack nothing. You'll move over here. And you'll block the shot. And you are just gonna have to die. It's unideal, but we protected one of the bots at least. That was not a good mission. We lost our perfect island off of that. That's no good. Okay. We knew that one was gonna be hardish. It's a shame that we were correct. Now that we don't have to worry about a perfect island anymore, we're going for as many points as we possibly can manage. Which means we've got a grand total of 2 missions left to do. If we're going for 2 missions left to do, these would be the 2 that would get us the most stuff. Freeze and defend both robots. Let's go. We don't have much option here. So there's one robot. Okay, we can't really uselessly move him around. Neither goes with that one. We can swap people around, though. I think we got a good chance here. We have a lot of we have at least 2 bots that have non-lethal means of kind of controlling and moving around the enemy, which is nice. You could stand to be frozen first, if I'm being completely honest with you. If you're frozen, that'd be very handy. So, boop, frozen. Secondly, this guy here, I wish could be swapped. Hey, look at that. It can be done. It is a doable thing. You move over here. You can spear him, which has made acid pop up everywhere. And then, you might as well light whoever comes out of here on fire. Next. So he shoots, misses. We just need to freeze him next turn. Should be doable. We have multiple means of doing it. The Alpha Hornet being on fire as a start is okay. What's not okay is this guy. There's a lot not okay with that guy, actually. Yikes, I hate everything about this. Especially this guy. If I freeze this turn, then we won't have to worry about the bomb anymore. I think we have to start looking at things like in that sense. So you're attacking straight there. You're an enemy, so if I start doing a missile barrage here, it's going to be a bad problem. You need to be swapped around or otherwise dealt with. You know what? I've got options on that front. Yeah, okay, I think I see a plan here. This here is a good move. Swap, move out of the way. He'll block the spawn, take an additional damage from the fire, and he'll be down to 2, which leaves him very easy to kill. You. If I repair, because I'm Harold Schmidt, I can move some things out of the way. It's not a terrible plan. What might be a better plan is if we do... No, that's not going to work out that way. The problem right now is that we've got our freeze tank bot on the wrong side of the worst placed blob I've seen in a very long time. Yeah, you still do that move. That's fine. If we light it on fire, it'll die. before it has a chance to do anything. We can't really shoot this guy onto anything interesting, unfortunately, so we're kind of stuck on that front. Yeah, I think we can do this. I think we were going to sacrifice one power grid this turn. Oh, I see how that works. We're going to sacrifice a power grid. I think we want to freeze this turn. No, that was a mistake. I didn't realize they'd get rid of all the fire, too. Reset the turn. This is the time when we reset the turn. This makes sense. I still think that I like our first idea the most. But we're not going to go out and spear this guy. That makes no sense to me now. We freeze him. Freeze him, keep him frozen. Next turn, we'll start freezing this guy over here instead. We go over here, swap around the Alpha Hornet and move out of the way. And honestly, you just kind of have to tank it, my friend. Either that or you move out of the way. You know what? This is actually not a terrible decision either. Because, hold on, the blobs go, like, last, right? Yeah. So if we attack him... Yeah, we're going to take 2 damage from him. I think it'll be worth it, though. He'll die as a result of all this. Now, you on the other hand, what can we do with you? Honestly, light the ground on fire. Move the other dude out of the way. He should die, like, this blob should die before he has a chance to liberate his friend. Okay, good. This is a much better turn, I think. Killed it. Very well done. You attack my dude. That, you know, makes me a bit sad, but does not bother me all that much. The Alpha Hornet dies, blocking a spawn for me. And now, very officially, this guy has gone way too far. I kind of hate it. Hold on, where can you move? You're almost there. If we can get the swap off, you can get your freeze. And that's now dealt with. Okay, great. That took the tank that freezes people and our swap mech to do, but I think it'll be worth it. You're not attacking anything important, but you are, so we can kill you and be quite pleased about it. Yep, that makes sense to me. It's a dead man. Then finally light this ground on fire. Alright, anybody that pops up is now going to be full of acid or on fire. I'm fine with either one of those options. The battlefield is chaos. There's nothing about this that doesn't look like it's a gigantic clown made out of a planet. Which is fine. So you're full of acid, you're on fire, so you're already dead. Okay, and you're already dead. So already dead. This is the only one we need to worry about. That's great. In light of that then, can we just, like, do a bit of a... Oh. Hold on. Sure. Yeah, let's go for it. Except for the fact that it liberated all the ice cubes and you don't have any means of actually freezing them anymore. You fool. You've lost it. You lost it! You lost it the last second because you're an idiot. But it was funny, okay? I still maintain that this was hilarious. I still maintain that this was freaking hilarious. Oh, I'm an idiot. That's fine. We still froze one of them. Does that count? No? It's unfortunate you're unable to safely secure both machines, but I'm grateful you showed restraint and kept them alive. Oh, good. So that was worth it as far as I'm concerned. That was still fun. Not smart, but fun. I think in this case we install and we remove the health and we add the extra range. We're going full offense with this spear now. We should be able to hit 3 things at once. It's a decent amount of damage. Break 5 buildings out of the ice. Perfect. Should be easy to do now. My only real problem that I have right now is that we still need like a proper burst damage weapon. Something that does like 3 damage to 1 target. If we can get that up and running, that's good. Okay, this I'm not a fan of. I'm less of a fan of you. So if we just shove you and kill you, that'd be fine. I'd like to light you on fire. Let the Alpha Hornet live for now is my feeling. You know what? I've got one use of this. This is a perfect time. It really is a perfect time to do this. But it's not a perfect enough time. So I'm going to swap onto the square and stay there. Get that little bit of a block going on. We're going to go ahead and break 3 buildings out of the ice from the start, which is a good move. And we blocked both of them. So we get one easy turn to work with this round. Fine by me. Way too many spawns, though. We move here. Move here. Get you over here. Shove you to the side. You're now not a lot of HP left. In fact, I think you're dead. Just move to the side for now. You might as well light something on fire. So, boom. And okay, things are fine. But that's too many Vec. This is way too many Vec all at once. Alpha Hornet is the one that's currently acided up. That's great by me. We can kill that this turn. Okay. You're already dead. You're both attacking the same thing. That can't be allowed to happen. If I want to do this properly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand here. I'm going to spear like so. I would like to shove this dude out of the way. Or out of the way the other way. Now, we're going to shove him out of the way this way. Both of these guys are now kind of like protected animals, is my feeling here. We need to be able to do enough damage to them that they can die next turn. But, as it stands right now, they are currently in the process of keeping our resources in check. Like, they're going to break the buildings out of the ice for us. Yeah, that's the right idea. I think that in this case, we're going to sit over here. We're going to repair. And we're going to stay there. Block the spawn again. Last 2 buildings have been liberated, which is exactly what we need. And okay, no more new spawns. We've only got those couple of jokers left to deal with. I think we're good, actually. We can leave this guy alone if we really want to. And this guy can easily die. We just move over here and then stab, dead. But then there's this guy left. I don't think there's anything we can do to him. So for the sake of our mission, might as well just repair. Move out of the way. You can just light him on fire, I guess, for the future when he gets to feel bad about being lit on fire. But hey, you know what? No big problem. We've messed up on this island. We've learned, I think, a lot. In terms of, you know, certain... The way that certain things interact. For instance, we unfroze all of our all of the enemies in that one mission. We should have had an extra corporate rep, which makes me sad, but whatever. But you know what? Those learning experiences are important for me. I think that we are going to just get stronger and better at this game as time goes on for all of the times that ends up happening to us. Now, here's an interesting situation. This Alpha Scorpion can be dealt with in a very couple of interesting ways. My primary problem is that there are a decent number of them. Can we deal with that? Yes. Move over here, move over here. Spear. He's now full of acid. We've killed off his scion, and we only have to deal with this asshat left. And you know what would be the easiest thing to do? Sit over here, pop a missile. And I'm not even kidding. That was probably the best thing to do. Do I even want this spawn to be blocked? Yes, for this turn I do. But starting next turn, we're going to get off of it. So, this boss guy should be dead next turn. If we're good about it, he's toast. Aha, that's a problem. How do I deal with this problem? So you can just move up here and stab him. He'll die. That's great. You, on the other hand, we need to figure out a way to move you around. That's not so hard. Well worth it. Now you, if we move you here, and then just sit on the spawn for another turn. You're still at 2 HP, which is risky, but I'll take it for now. 2 more Vex spawn. We got a Firefly, not a big problem, but a problem. The Leaper is the problem here. If it's in the bad, the Leaper's in a bad spot, we're all gonna have a very rough time. Now, this guy, he's got 4 HP. I'd like to shove him out of the way of many things right now. We get the swap here. Then move out of the way. You can go up here and shove. Acid, kill him, do all that good stuff. I'd rather you just let this person on fire. And block the shot for now. That's going to do just fine. Okay, so boom. Got a kill on the Leaper. This guy's full of acid, so now pretty much any one shot can kill him. You're going to be dead if you take even 1 damage starting next turn, which is fine by me for now. Okay. They still have 3 more spawns. We do have to deal with quite a lot of them. And I did just realize that really that was a poor decision because we still lost the power grid. You know what? Don't worry about it. It's fine. It happens. C'est la vie. That's a problem. That's a lot of problems. It's the last turn. Holy shit. So going after this Alpha Hornet is no longer my priority. You're a priority. You're a priority. You're a priority. You're a priority. You're not a priority. Who goes first? You go second. So it's 1, 2, 3. Okay, this would have been a good turn for the 1 damage missile, if I'm being completely honest with you. And I feel a little bit stupid for having not figured it out sooner. If you need to die, you need to die, and you need to die. We've got 3 units to do 3 different things. I like this plan. Also, we can just get a swap off here. That's 1 of them dead. We can light this one on fire. It's another 1 dead. We move over here. Get a stab and get another 1 dead. Now the problem here is that we still leave this Hornet to attack the other power grid. And I'm trying to think if there wasn't another way to do this. There must have been. I think I know what it is. Okay, let's go back to the beginning of this turn. If I swap over this Hornet over here, it'll kill this for us. Which does a 2 for 1. That's exactly the number of moves I needed in order to make this one work. Okay, then. You still need to be moved off or killed or done something too. And so does the other Hornet over here. I think our best bet is to take our spear-wielding, super dude. And just spear him. And then you... How can I get you to do what I need you to do here? With that blob in the way, I think it's impossible. I think no matter which way we slice this, we're out of luck. But at least this way the dude dies. So, I'll take my 1 point of damage here, but at least we get a little bit of residual experience, which is going to be handy for 2 of our pilots. And it could have been worse. We did manage to kill the boss and do whatever else we needed to do. Fair enough. Spend some reputation. What do we get? Do we have any weapons? Any big weapons? Targeted strike. Oh man, it's not great. Vice grip could be handy, and it can be powered up to become a 3 damage superpower, which is really, really nice for us. Honestly, I think we might have to. Like, it's free to equip, so let's do that. We'll sell Lorne, because we're at least going to get 2 power cores out of this one, so equip, perfect. We would need 1 more power core to get the +2 damage on Vice Fist, which would be super handy for us. So, grab 1 more of those, install it, and then boom, +2 damage. Now, we still have 3 more corporate rep. Which I think is best to spend on a reactor core. Do we want to use it right now? I think so. there's a very good chance that as this game goes on, the +2 damage from the missile barrage is going to be hugely handy for us. I think that we're going to take it for now. The downside here is that we're down 1 range, but we have a little bit more damage now, especially with the acid tip on the spear. I think that this is a fully functional way to do things. Leave the island. We still need to do 2 more to get this 4-island victory. That scares me. Yeah, it's going to take time. You know what? For now, that's going to have to suffice. Next week, we're going to go ahead and see the completion of this run, for whatever it's worth. But I wanted to say thank you all for watching. I hope you folks enjoyed yourselves. If you did, be sure to let me know. Hit the like button down below. If you want to see some more, subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications when these videos go live. But that's it for me. I'll see you folks next time.